Have you ever looked at a mountain and thought that one person could move it? Most people would laugh at such an idea. They would say it is impossible. After all, mountains are built by nature over thousands of years. No human being can break one with bare hands. But what if I told you that an ordinary man from a small village in India did exactly that? He was not a king. He was not a rich businessman. He was not an engineer. Nor did he have powerful machines. He owned no expensive tools, no large team, and no special education. All he had was a hammer, a chisel, and a promise he made to himself. For 22 long years, he stood in front of a giant mountain every single day, under the burning sun, through heavy rain, and even during cold winter mornings, he kept striking the hard rocks. People laughed at him. They called him crazy. Some even said he had lost his mind. But he never stopped. One day, the same people who laughed at him stood in complete silence. The mountain that had once separated villages had been cut open. A road now passed through the middle of it. The man who did the impossible was Dashrath Manjhi, remembered today as the Mountain Man of India. But this is not just the story of a man who cut through a mountain. It is the story of love, the story of pain, the story of determination, and the story of one promise that changed thousands of lives forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy inspiring true stories that also help you improve your English, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join us for more unforgettable journeys. Now, let's travel back to a small village in Bihar, where the impossible story of Dashrath Manjhi first began. In the 1950s, there was a small village called Getlaur in the state of Bihar, India. It was surrounded by rocky hills and dry land. Life there was never easy. Most families were poor. They worked hard every day just to earn enough food for their children. Among them lived a young man named Dashrath Manjhi. He belonged to a poor family and worked as a laborer. Every day, he carried heavy loads, climbed rocky paths, and did whatever work he could find to support his family. His clothes were simple. His house was small. He had no money, no power, and no influence. But the people who knew him always said one thing: Dashrath had a kind heart. He believed that even in poverty, a person could live with honesty, love, and dignity. Little did he know that life was about to test him in a way that no one could ever imagine. As the years passed, Dashrath grew into a hard-working young man. Every morning before sunrise, he left his small home with a simple meal wrapped in a cloth. He worked in the fields, carried stones, and accepted any job that could help him earn a few coins. Life was difficult, but Dashrath rarely complained. One day, he met a young woman named Fagunia Devi. She was kind, cheerful, and always had a warm smile. Even though life was hard for her too, she never lost hope. She believed that happiness was not found in money, but in the people we love. Slowly, they fell in love. Soon, they got married and started a simple life together. Their house was small, and they owned very little. Some days, they had enough food, and some days, they did not. But they always shared whatever they had. Every evening, after a long day of work, they sat outside their home and talked about their dreams. Dashrath often smiled and said, "One day, our life will become better. Fagunia always believed him. She never cared that he was poor. She only cared that he was honest, kind, and hard-working. But there was one problem that affected everyone in the village. A huge mountain stood between Gelor village and the nearest town. Because of that mountain, people had to walk a long and dangerous route to reach schools, hospitals, and markets. A journey that could have taken only a few minutes became a walk of many kilometers. Still, the villagers had accepted it as their fate. They believed nothing could ever change. One hot afternoon, Dashrath was working far from home. As always, Fagunia prepared some food and started walking toward him. The narrow path along the mountain was rocky and dangerous. She carefully carried the food in her hands. Suddenly, her foot slipped. She fell hard onto the sharp rocks. The food scattered across the ground. She was badly injured. Some villagers rushed to help her, but there was no hospital nearby. To reach medical care, they had to travel around the mountain. The journey was long. Every minute felt like an hour. By the time help finally arrived, it was too late. Dashrath reached her side with tears in his eyes. He held her hand tightly. He could not believe what had happened. The woman who had stood beside him through every hardship was gone. For a long time, he said nothing. He simply looked at the mountain standing silently in front of him. To everyone else, it was only a mountain. But to Dashrath, it had become the reason he had lost the person he loved most. That evening, the entire village was silent. Many people felt sorry for him. Some tried to comfort him. Others said, "This is fate. Nothing can change it." Dashrath slowly stood up. He looked at the giant mountain one more time. Then, with quiet determination, he said, "If this mountain can take my wife away from me, then I will cut a road through it, so no one else has to suffer like this again." The people around him looked at each other in surprise. Some laughed. Some shook their heads. Others whispered, "He has lost his mind because of his grief." No one believed that a poor laborer could challenge a mountain. But deep inside his heart, Dashrath had already made his decision. And this time, nothing in the world could stop him. The very next morning, before the sun had fully risen, Dashrath walked toward the mountain, and a chisel. No machines, no workers, no money, no government support, only a broken heart and an unbreakable determination. The rocks were taller than any building he had ever seen. The mountain looked impassable to defeat. But Dashrath took a deep breath. He raised the hammer and struck the rock for the first time. It was a small strike. It made almost no difference, but that single strike marked the beginning of one of the greatest stories of determination in history. Day after day, Dashrath returned to the same place. He worked under the hot summer sun. He worked even in the cold winter mornings. Sometimes he became so tired that he could barely stand. Very slowly, years passed. Dashrath continued hitting the mountain every single day. At first, people laughed at him. Then they became curious. Finally, they became silent. Little by little, the mountain began to change. The narrow crack became a small path. The small path became a road. After 22 years of hard work, Dashrath Manjhi finally achieved what everyone had called impossible. Using only a hammer and a chisel, he cut a road about 110 meters long, 9 meters wide, and over 7 meters deep through the mountain. The new road changed thousands of lives. The distance between Gaylor village and the nearest town became much shorter. People could now reach hospitals, schools, and markets much more quickly. The mountain that had once separated people had become a symbol of hope. The same villagers who had laughed at Dashrath now looked at him with respect. Many called him the Mountain Man. News of his incredible achievement spread across India. People were amazed that one ordinary man had done what many believed only machines could do. Dashrath never said he was a hero. He simply smiled and said, "I only wanted to make sure that no one else would suffer the way my wife did." His greatest victory was not cutting through the mountain. His greatest victory was proving that determination is stronger than any obstacle. In 2007, Dashrath Manjhi passed away, but his story never ended. Even today, millions of people remember him as a man who refused to accept the word impossible. His life teaches us that we do not always need great power to change the world. Sometimes, one strong reason, one clear goal, and the courage to keep going are enough. Moral of the story: never let people decide what is possible for you. If your purpose is strong and you refuse to give up, even the biggest mountain can become a road. Thank you for listening to this inspiring true story. If you enjoyed this story and improved your English today, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring English stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story.